All right, so can you hear
And
me?
remember, I can hear you, but remember there's a delay from what I'm seeing and what you're showing me.
Okay. All right, so I just opened up Photoshop. Yay, it's
And
amazing.
I
Photoshop.
got a commercial. I got a commercial.
Okay.
So I don't see it
I,
yet.
I,
I
I will
see
wait
some
then. I
people
will
in the
wait.
office
People,
talking
if y'all are
about cell phone
watching, this is
covers.
not really so much about gaming. This is me about teaching Corey how to make clothing inside Second
And
Life.
you're breaking up badly.
Time Warner, I will stab you in the effing face. Stop this.
That came through very clearly. You're no longer in Second Life. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, I logged out so that
Okay.
I wouldn't have that going and everything else. Well, thankfully, they decided to start whatever the hell they're doing after I got off the air. All right, so can you see me or is the commercial still going?
I see your desktop. You staring at the sun.
All right. Oh yeah, hold on. I do gotta start the software capture. Properties. Window 1, monitor 1. Alright, so, here we go. I've got my Photoshop 6 open. All nice and pretties. I'm going to go over here, and you're talking about wanting to know how to do the mesh, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to go and open up. Where is it? Where is it? My school shirts. Okay, so we have. I'll go ahead and open up my school file and then close out this other stuff so y'all don't see it. So I can just start up from
Click it,
scratch.
click it. Oh.
Why are you yelling in my ear?
I'm cheering. Click it, click it.
Corey's yelling at me.
Hi, Sally.
All right, so
See it.
this is just the basic shirt. There's nothing to it right now. It's empty. I've not added any layers. All right, so I am going to first, because I want to add the texture for the shirt parts. That's always what I start out with because it's easiest. I'll make myself a new little layer. And I already have my textures. You know how to make textures, so I don't have to go
Yeah.
through that, right? Okay.
Yeah, this part you showed me. So this part I got, the getting it, as long as I have this right here. This is what's missing for me. Like when you give me stuff, I don't have this little flat thing. You're handing me the 3D part, and what I can't do is connect this, what I'm seeing here, with what you're showing me in world.
Okay. 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 Okay.
That's where my break is.
All right. All right. Well, we can do that.
So you guys show me
It's
when you how you bring it in, how you're applying it, and how
yeah.
to adjust it, and so on and so forth. And I have no blood in one hand. What the hell is that about? One hand is hot, one's cold. Figure that out.
That's
It's
crazy. All right, I'm gonna fill it with my dark blue knit. All right, so this is what's the image size on this right now? The image size is 512 by 512. That's because I originally bought the original texture on the marketplace. It's 512 by 512 because that's the minimum size you can upload onto the marketplace. Of course, that's not what I want to do to layer because otherwise it would just be too big. It would look ridiculous. So
hmm
I usually do about 200 by 200. I make it smaller. And then, of course, you go over here and you say define pattern. I'm going to give that a second to catch up.
See, but this part I did forget. So good. Roll it.
Okay.
Keep it going. Keep it
Okay.
going.
Okay. 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 All right. And you see the shirt is laid out two different ways. One's down, one's sidewards.
hmm
So I'm going to end up having to do a little. Oh, hold on. What did I do? Oh, I did foreground there. Huh. All right. So I want to fill it with my pattern. And that's not the right pattern. I'm going to be all noobish like all day today, apparently. There we go. All right, there's my pattern. Now the shirt's blue, but of course the layers, or the direction's going the wrong way. So I am going to go over here, and I'm going to cut. Just kind of outline it. Other people, I'm sure people do it other ways. I do it this way just because it seems easiest to me this way. Layer new, copy, and I'm gonna go over here and so I've got my second layer now is the bottom part. I'm going back to the original layer that I made, and I'm going to turn it 90 degrees clockwise, right? No, 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 no.
This whole layer.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn the whole layer just because I just want that one piece changed because I'm not going to use any of this over here. So,
Not gonna use any. Wait a minute. Remember, I got a delay.
why is
So
this not
use what over
working?
where?
Okay. You saw me fill up the layer 23. Layer 23 was that base layer with the blue.
hmm
I need to turn it, and for some odd reason, it's not wanting to turn for me. Why are you not turning? What the bejeebus is going on here? Fine. Fine, fine, fine. You want to be a pain in my ass? I'll do you manually, and you will turn for me, yes. Oh, that's why it's not doing it. I'm being a dork. Alright, because I didn't hide that other layer. I was seeing it all funky like. Anyways, okay, so.
And you gonna physically turn it?
Yeah, because I didn't hide this one part, and because it's blue, the blue screws with me. I can't see very well.
Looks purple to me, so.
Yeah, blue and I don't get along. Well, supposedly this is blue. I chose this from the blue.
It looks purple to me, but I'm not saying it's not blue, but I can't.
Yeah.
That's my color blind, so I can't see the difference between blue and purple.
Yeah, so layer, new, copy. And then I can get rid of that, and that's all open. So yay, so that's my blue shirt. It's all nice and pretty.
So you're done cutting that out?
Yeah, and I'm saving these in folders because it makes it a little bit easier for me. So that's just the sweater vest part. So it's just the 2 layers there now.
Okay, but you only cut out the top one.
No, I cut out the top and the bottom. See there?
Okay, I didn't see the bottom. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
There's the bottom, or that one's the bottom. That's the top. There we go. Anyways, they're both there. I'm gonna close up that little file so save myself some problems. Hide this. All right, and then these, I want these parts to be white, so I'm gonna layer. You know, I'm gonna give myself another layer inside my inside shirt layers, and I am going to, so you know, just kind of draw around it so I can select it. And then fill.
Don't y'all like when she sings? I like when she sings.
I know, right? I gotta find my right layer of the patch inside. White fabric. I have a white fabric, which I'm going to overlay. Yay, it's so pretty like. Alright, so you can't really tell that did anything, but I swear it did. It's just very, very, very light, so you can't really see it. So there's that. That has been filled in. That is pretty much, I've got the background copy, because when I loaded it in, I had my original, I'm going to hide all this. I'm going to try to hide all this. You know what? There we go. If I hit the right buttons, this works. Oh, okay. I did mess it up. Alright. I will go back and do that in a second. Alright. When originally I started, I had just the background. I made myself a duplicate copy because I wanted to be able to overlay the duplicate copy. That's my inside shirt, which I need to go, and I realized I did something wrong just then.
So why are we cutting that part out? Just so it doesn't show up when you put it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, these are the seams that go around the outside of the shirt, and I will actually log into Second Life in a minute when I load this in and show you. This I wanted to be a black color. So I'm going to make myself a new layer, and I'm going to choose myself a nice little blackish color, because you don't want total black inside Second Life because it doesn't show up very well. So I kind of go with a slight, not quite gray, not quite black color. There we go. I think that's going to be dark enough. And I'm going to fill this part. Apparently I want to fill it with the wrong thing. Foreground. There we go. I've got the white shirt layer underneath it. And because this is going to go as multiply, it's going to go over that white shirt layer nicely. So it's going to have the texture for the shirt, or for the kind of silkish looking thing. Is what I made that. Um, Re-show the sweater vest. All right, and then that is ready to. Okay, I have my little patch. Let me throw my little patch in. You know how to make patches, all the fun stuff, right? It's easy enough. Yes, no.
I just keep it going.
Okay, okay, okay,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm trying to get it.
okay. So I can even walk through making how I made the patch later. But anyways, that's the shirt. File save as blue school dot png save. Okay, so that is the one part for the outfit. Yes, I want to save that. And then I've got my sleeves I need to do. So uh, sleeves are fairly simple. I've got my sleeves. I'm going to make myself a new layer because all I'm wanting to do with these is overlay it with the white color or the white fabric that I have. Overlaid it, multiply. Now you can kind of see it. Doesn't really look like it's changed much, but if you look closely, you can see the fabric. I'll save as white sleeves, PNG, save. Oh wait, I didn't do that right. Hold on. Save as white sleeves, PNG, save. Yes, and I want it interlaced. Yes, okay. There we go. So that's nice. Alright, I'm going to load up Second Life. Detecting hardware. We're going slow. Initializing texture cache, which can take a bit. Because, oh my god.
What are we doing?
We're logging in slowly. Slowly connecting to region. I should not have connected to where I was at. Lag Fantastic Central. Y'all see what I did there? Fantastic Central. No, don't be welcoming back.
Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you?
I was at a club where a friend of mine hangs out, and I was talking to her.
Is that your demonic club?
Yeah, that's the demonic. I don't go there too much unless I want to.
Oops, I'm sorry. I should not have said that all live and stuff.
I don't care. People y'all want to come stalk me there, y'all go right on ahead. You know, I gotta cross the sim. I can't. Hey, look, I'm bald.
I can't see anything. All we see is Firestorm. Remember, we're behind you a little bit.
That's true. That's true.
You are not anywhere. Work that dress. Work, Ginger. Run, Ginger, run.
Apparently, I'm gonna run for everything.
Run, Ginger, run. Oh, your hair's on finally. Run, Ginger, run.
Wow.
Oh, down into the ground. Down into the ground.
I went like.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm crazy.
Ginger is under the city, y'all.
Yeah, because that club is so laggy. Oop! Hey, my bad. My skirt shows everything when it lands. Don't look.
Too late. We're gonna see it in a minute, I'm sure. Show us the goodies, Ginger. Show us the goodies. Oh man, we're already teleporting.
I got underwears on.
Oh, I saw that. She dropped it like it was hot.
All right. Hey, look. I see somebody who I recognize.
Who would that be?
Oh, no. It's the Miss Cori.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So.
You gonna come and stand by me?
Yes. Okay,
because I'm going to switch to that screen so I can actually watch you real time instead of the delays if you're going to be there by me.
Yeah. All right,
but I'll switch back and forth, actually.
Nerdy cardigan. I'm going to res out the kid because it's a little bit bigger.
Let me close all my stuff so I had a full screen. Okay, so you got your... Okay, and that's the little mesh one, right?
This is the little mesh one.
Okay. I'm following.
Easy. All right, I got to upload my 2 textures really quick. Bulk. Creations.
Yeah, I'm switching back and forth so I can see. Actually, let me make the screen smaller. I don't have to do anything so I can watch both.
Alright, there's my blue school. And then...
You
And
think you're too cool for
then...
school.
I do.
You think
And
you're
there's
too.
my white sleeves. Open. It's uploading. Uploading. Da 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 da. There they are. Alright, so. And this is super easy. You take the blue skull. You drop it over the vest piece.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you can tell, once you figure it out, you can tell where the seams are going to be. Alright, so that's the blue skull vest. And
Hmm.
then the white sleeves, I'm going to drop on the sleeves. Because the sleeves are connected.
All right, I got you.
And ta-da! That's it. Well, of course,
Okay.
I have the buttons, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, you just show me how. Okay, so
Yeah.
to put this in a box to sell, what do you do? Grab up this whole thing and just put it in a box?
Yeah. You open it. Make sure you've set the no transfer, no modify. Of course, you're gonna rename it
Of the
Zubato's
of this little 3D thing you got there, right?
Blue School. Yeah. Shirt.
Okay.
Kid. Um. Of course, I like to because I finally figured out how to what I'm doing with that. I res out my second box. Zubato. Ooh.
What the
Capitalized.
fuzzy happened here? Oh, I
Bato.
see a box. Okay.
Blue school shirt. Kid. No copy or no transfer, no modify. Object. Point oh 0.01. Point oh 0.01. Point oh 0.01. Alright. And then you click the shirt first. And then you find a little box. Shift. Click the box too. So they're both highlighted. Box is
Hmm.
always last. And then link. And ta-da, now nobody can see where the shirt's actually from. If they click on it, if they find a way to click on it, it's only going to show from you. Um, of course, I do that. And then,
And why do we do that?
so that people don't know where you got it from. They think you made it, da 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 da. All that
Well,
fun
they know
stuff.
you didn't when they see it
Well,
anyway.
they know. They know. But then they have to, like, message you if they want to find out where you got it. So, then they come to your store. They don't just go to somebody else's.
I got you.
Um,
I got you.
Totally Invis. Maybe if I can spell totally right. Invis. Come on. Searching.
So you make your box a. Why don't you put it inside the shirt now?
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay, okay, I got you.
It's just SL is being a,
A
not
bitka?
nice. Yeah, a Bitka. Totally transparent. Yes, okay. There we go. Now that's transparent. And now I'm going to move it inside the shirt. Do I have it inside yet? Oh, no, I don't. I have it outside. Inside the shirt. Inside. Oh, I want to move it a little bit more towards the middle.
Okay, got you. I got you.
Okay, so there's that.
I'm seeing the
Um,
bolt.
Let me see if I can res out a box really quick. Zubatos. Uh, Close all folders. Objects. Alright, so you got the box. I'm going to delete what's in this one. Delete. Alright, so I've got the shirt. And taken the shirt. It's going into my inventory. Apparently I am lagging, so
So we're lagging.
yeah. Take the shirt. There we go. So my objects now.
Yeah, so
Edit
now
this.
my real screen is ahead of your one on the Twitch.
There we go.
That's
There we
weird. That's
go.
weird.
The blue shirt's in there. Zibatos. Blue skull shirt. And that's pretty much it. Now it's in the box. You put the box inside your vendor. You know how that works.
Yep.
And ta-da! It's all ready to go. That's simple. That's
Okay.
easy. Do you have questions? Did I do
And
something you need to... Yeah, I need
and
to...
now look and now do you believe me when I tell you simple concepts escaped me?
Girl. And see, the mesh is so much easier. Because I see it and I understand the mesh. the flat stuff, I'm like, I can't see where this is going to lay out. And it annoys me, even though it's the same thing as the mesh layout, technically, because they're
It
both
is,
flat.
but yeah, it is. But now see what you just did. Now the dots are connected, so now I'm gonna have to test to make sure that it's actually uh,
Yeah,
what I'm
the
understanding.
main deal with when I'm doing this is depending on which way it is, either you need to have it, because like some of the ones I have, I'm back on the Photoshop, by the way. The original image, either I'll have it as the primary layer, or I'll have it as the first layer, and I'll have it as multiply. Whatever the way it is, make sure you hit multiply so everything's overlaid correctly, so shadows are showing up. Um, it's simple, it's easy.
Yeah, because I have to do that with some of the bedding. Because at first I was just fading some of the color down, which doesn't come out very well
And you
sometimes.
know how to like, if you find a texture you like, you know how to grayscale it and turn it into a basic thing, and you can overlay
No,
colors. Yes.
well, no, we do. You and I do that differently. I
Okay.
actually do the clone stamp thing.
All right. All
Like,
right. All right.
cause I don't get my textures from the Second Life place. I actually go onto the web and
Yeah,
find
yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't always do mine that way either.
and then I
So,
clone stamp out what I need so that it is a unique texture. It's not even what I found on the web. It's not on the store. It's a totally unique. But I clone stamp it until I get it looking the way I want to, and then I move it and copy it, manipulate it. That's how I do the shoes anyway.
okay. All right. Well, let me just do this really quick. All right. So, I've got this here. My image is open. That's
Show
just the
me
green it.
the multiply.
The multiply.
Yes.
Okay. Let me open something. Open.
Man, is it just me? Is this time got me screwed up? Oh my God.
I don't really have anywhere to go, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to do a dress this time. A dress. I'm going to start from scratch. All right, so I've got the basic background. I like to duplicate these, and I hide this one. I make this one multiply, and then I put a layer in between.
Oh, that
So
is
nice
much
and pretty.
better. Okay, hold up. No, I popped out your video so I can
Okay.
actually not have.
Okay.
I can zoom in a little bit. I got a commercial, so hold up for a second. I gotta
Okay.
wait for the commercial to
Okay. Okay.
pass.
I will back up so I can show you this easier then.
I want your shoes, by the way, Ginger.
Those are nice, right? I think those. No, no, no. Those are from Candy. So those are like 300 linden. But there are some on the market that are just like these that are only like 100 linden.
I ain't gonna buy them when I can make them.
That's true. That's true. And I think you can buy the mesh things for
Yes.
these for like, I don't know. I want to say they're only like 500 linden. And see, that's the deal. These girls are buying these for like 500 linden, and then they're making like 20 different pairs, and then selling them for 300 linden. But they're making their money back in like two pairs. So
Yep, 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 yep.
it's nice. I know. And now that I've done more of these clothes, I'm kind of thinking, you know what? Now I could kind of branch back into the adult clothes. But I think if I do that, I'm going to do those underneath my alt. So I have the kid clothes on one and the adults on the others. I don't know.
But both of them are Gingers.
Yes.
I like that dress you got on now too. Who made that?
This is made by Seahole. The skirt is a rare gotcha from the arcade gotcha event. I got it on the first try.
You know what? That is an interesting way that she did that. Your skirt.
It is. It is. The
It's.
skirt's actually mesh, and it's a liquid mesh. In other
I'm
words,
looking at the texture that she did. It doesn't. It moves, right?
yeah,
Yeah, she didn't these are not the traditional layer thing. She actually did the layer on one layer. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
they're like you understand what I mean.
yeah.
It's not and then she did another one of the same underneath and then yet another one, which is really
It works.
interesting
It
look.
works.
Yeah, it's
It
an
works.
interesting look for this skirt. It works.
Yeah, yeah. From underneath, it kind of looks wonky, but I hate people. By the way, I'm kind of upskirting myself. I'm going to try not to show anything, but from underneath, it looks different. It's mesh, so it doesn't.
Yeah, she obviously man, when they make the mesh a little bit more movement,
Well,
yes.
she only put the layer on the outside and not the inside, and you're supposed to be able to put it on the inside too. And I think had she put it on the inside, it wouldn't have that whole weird choppy thing going on there.
It doesn't look bad. But yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but
look. Oh, it doesn't look bad, but she could have done it a little different. Some from certain angles, it looks a little. it looks a little odd, but then it looks like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be that way. The way she did it. It's very
Yeah.
nice,
Well,
nicely
the
textured.
top wasn't at the Gotcha event. The top, when I went to her store and grabbed, I was like, I want the top that goes with this now. And see, and that was, I knew, well, the minute I saw that, that's what she did. 'Cause she only had the skirt at the Gotcha. I was like, you know what? I bet she has this skirt for only like 100 linden here at the Gotcha. And then you go to your store, her store, and you have to buy the stupid shirt for more. I was right. I was right. Because the shirt, actually, you can tell, she's made the shirt to go with it. Because the shirt actually stops at these gray and greenish lines that are going around.
Yeah, I can see.
So I was like,
Very.
oh, you crafty little wench. You're going to make me go to your store to get the shirt for it.
And this is not even a mesh shirt. This is a painted on. She did a
Mhm.
good job. And
She
this
is
is not
awesome.
borrowed texture. She did this herself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are
She got some
handcrafted.
skill. And she got us some skill there with the
Yeah.
Photoshop. She
Yep,
got some
yep, yep.
skill.
I've been
Remind me to
watching.
give you the button. Remind me to give you the button tutorial. By the way, it's in my inventory somewhere. I need to find it and give it to you. It's from a store. The guy that's all he sells is stuff. Tutorials on how to do things to make them look like real buttons. And I went and I grabbed it. It cost me 10 lindens. But but I'm just gonna give it to you whenever I
Okay.
figure out what the
Cool,
name is
cool,
for.
cool. All right, so I was doing something. Oh yeah, I
Okay.
was going to show you. All right, so back to Photoshop. All right, so
Okay.
can you see? You caught up. You can see I have just the dress,
Yeah.
just the white. All right, so I make a duplicate layer,
Mhm.
and I make I make the copy multiply. And I hide this one, but I put
Gotcha.
a layer underneath it. I guess you could go the other way. I just prefer it this way. All right, so I need to put a pattern in. Let me file open. I gotta find a texture. Do.
Ah, crap. Oh, never mind.
Are you okay?
Flipping. Yeah.
All right, all right. Don't.
Flipping pop-ups in Second Life messed up my window. All right, we good.
Okay, all right. Cause you just like scared the bejesus out of me. All right, I'm just gonna choose a generic texture.
Oh, I gave you that set with all the textures, right? With all the things, yeah. Remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. Okay, I'll give it to you later.
Okay. I'm not quite sure which one you're talking about. All right, so image size is what? 100 by 100. I kind of prefer 200 by 200. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Edit undo. So that just stretches it. Hello, why are you not working for me? Why you no work?
Why work?
Fine, duplicate layer. If you're not going to let me do that one, I know you'll let me do the other one. There we go. That's exactly what it was.
Okay, Ginger, you got to talk through this, man. I don't know what you're doing now.
I'm scaling it so that it looks correct. Apply. No, that's not what I want to do. Back. All right, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. No, I don't. Fine, you know what? I already have textures. I'll just put one of the ugly textures in that I don't like. All right, so pattern. I'm going to grab a texture. I've got this weird pink thing. The weird pink. Yeah, I'm going to go with this weird pink thing. I filled it. Hey, look, it's a dress. Ta-da! That's simple. It's multiplied so that the shadows are coming through. You see the shadows.
So the multiply one is the one that's still on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. From here you can do your stitching, which you already know how to do.
Which I love to do.
Do any decorating you want to do. If word to the wise, because I tried putting a belt on this,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't lay out evenly. So the belt, I did it about 5 times. I could not get the darn edges to line up so that the belt would go all the way around. I'm sure you could do it if you had the patience. I was, after about the 5th time, was like, F this. Because the dress, actually, when you get it on the kid, is not even all the way around. One side's a little bit longer, and the way it kind of droops on the kid, it's, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so this is the basic dress. Ta-da, it's done. File, save as, PNG, flower, dress, PNG, and as Cori has reminded me time and time again, interlaced, Always interlace. Go over here. Back in the side. Second life. I'm going to find my dress again. Oh, good lord. This could... Building. Oh, I'm looking at building. Build clothes. I was like, where's my dress? Where's my dress?
Where be your dress? Bring it forward.
I know, right?
Where be Ginger's dress? Bring it forward.
Oh, that's not the right dress. Delete. Maybe it is a simple dress. There we go, simple dress. Resin out the kid dress.
Oh,
you see how I mean? The front kind of bows out differently, and you can see it doesn't exactly come together. All right, so anyways, upload image. Not that one. Dress. Where's my dress? That's the dress coat. Oh, you know what? I have this named simple dress. I do. Simple dress. Flower dress. Open. You can do the temporary, or you can do whatever. I'm going to do temporary just because.
You know I like the temp because you don't want to spend that money.
Yeah. I don't intend on actually making this dress, so I'm just going to do it as temp. Give it a second to upload my texture. Come on, SL. You know, and I've noticed a couple of times recently, I've had to tell it to upload like 2 or 3 times before it does it. And I don't know.
It was doing that at the store, which is why I started coming back here, because, normally I build on top of the store, or I do it on top of my store. So, but it was so slow, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to go to NTI.
Upload. There we go.
Have time to be waiting.
Yeah. Drag it onto the dress. Ta-da! And I was told, especially with the Tolly Do stuff, that you want to drag it onto the dress, not because, you can edit it and click on the texture and drag it in. Mm-hmm. Something about... Let's see if it does it. Oh, it's not going to do it with this one. I know for a while we had an issue with the mesh clothes. When you would drag it into the actual texture window, it was texturing the inside, and then when the kids were wearing them, you could see the textures. It would like poke out, and it would be weird, and it was not cute. It was not cute. So we were being.
So how are you doing it? You're clicking on it, doing the edit to put the texture on?
No, we're not. That's what I'm saying.
You said don't do it that way.
Don't do that. Don't do it that way. I know a lot of people do it that way, but they're telling us not to do that because with some of the mesh clothes,
when I saw this one guy that was doing shoes, and he was dragging everything, but he was showing how to do to be able to pick one part of it. That's what I think has had me all confused. I was like, how the hell do you do that? But he had like a multicolored shoe he was making, and it was a mesh, but it had different little places. So he was showing how to select that part and then drag the texture so it applies just in that spot. So I was like, I'm confused. So what if I don't want it to be in one spot?
The mesh has faces, just like, if you res out a square box, it has faces. And some of the people apparently with the older mesh were putting faces on the inside too. And that was the deal. That was the reason why they were telling us not to use the edit box. Because I was just checking this one. This one doesn't have a face on the inside. But that's why they were telling us not to use the edit box, because you were layering the inside, and then depending on how the dress or the shirt folded, that inside layer was popping out, but it wasn't it wasn't matching up to the outside.
Gotcha.
And weird things were like showing through, and kids were screaming, "Why is there black spots in my shirt?"
Shut up! You're not really a kid. Stop!
I can't even really talk bad, because most of the kid community has been great. There's been a couple of them, like last week, Bit McMillan, who makes the Toddly Do, had an issue. One of the girls...
I'm sorry, Bit. Me and her, oil and water.
Yeah, she had an issue where apparently somebody had found a bug in the code for the Toddly Do. For the... oh, good God. The demos. There we go, the demos. When you got the demo, you got to choose which size you wanted to wear, and then it would send it to you. They found a way to get it to send you the real one for free. And she told a friend about it. Well, by that time, Bit had heard about this and had fixed it. So when he did it, he ended up getting charged the 350 linden for it. And then this girl went on the Toddly Do page for the marketplace and wrote a horrible review. Well, there was, it doesn't say something in the, what was it? In the directions, and I was able to get mine for free, and so were some of my friends, and then my other friend did it, and he got charged, and now she won't give him a refund, and blah, blah. Well, no kidding. She's not going to give him.
You were supposed to be paying for it anyway.
Yeah, y'all were stealing it. Y'all were stealing it, and Bit found out and fixed it, and now you're upset that she won't give your friend who was trying to steal it a refund? Hell no. So, yeah, I went and added the chick to my ban list on my store. I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a great review right here because I like my toddler do. I was like, and this is crap. You were trying to steal. And if you're trying to steal from her, then that means you'll try to steal from all the rest of us. So guess what? You're not shopping at my store. And about 10 other people posted, you know what? No, we banned her too. Yeah, exactly. So we blocked her. I mean, she can still buy from the marketplace, I guess.
Oh, that's like, remember the girl we had with the hunt that was complaining? They say they had stuff and then they don't want to give to... Girl, we gave you your stuff. What are you complaining about?
Oh my God. I don't know
what was up. I was mad at that girl.
Those chicks are crazy. Yeah. But no, so that's the easy peasy. It's all nice and shaded now. It's all pretty. Do you need anything else? Do I need to show you anything else?
I think I got it. See, I needed to see it just the once, the whole process. I needed to see it. Yeah. And now I'm going to try to make something. Okay, my other question is, okay, you're buying these little mesh things and it's coming with the little flat thing because the ones I bought don't come with the flat thing. That's also what's throwing me.
Who'd you buy from that they didn't give you the shadow maps?
Quite a few people.
See, if they don't have shadow maps, I'm like, screw that.
Well, even the girl with the new thing, there's no shadow map for her.
Oh, see, that's not cool. Oh, she just gave you the basic.
Just the 3D thing, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Hold on, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, she gave you something that looks like. No, she gave you something that looks like. I think like this. Like that is what it looks like, more or less.
But it hasn't opened up yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but there's no shadow map, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Think of this as just your regular body. As like if you're making clothes for the regular avatars. Because that's what this comes down to. All right, let me show you. Because I've got something that I made last night.
So you're saying I can use any other shadow map and should be fine? The regular shadow map?
Yes.
Because those I have a ton of.
Yeah. Let me. Where did I upload this? Oh, that's because I uploaded it as a temporary. That's why it's not here. Upload image. Let me find it for you.
I sure do hate Apple Made Designs is selling a mesh template for 1,000 lindens. Is she crazy?
Depends. Is it?
It's one dress.
That's not cool. That's not what I wanted.
And it's not copy, modify, or transfer.
See?
So I'm gonna buy one dress for 1,000 lindens. No. I can't copy. I can't modify. I can't.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Where the
hell
is one?
Oh, I'm buying that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back and forth with you.
Master templates. There we go. That's fine. Okay, so master template. I'm going to upload this. Yeah. Okay. Open. And I'm going to go ahead and upload this because that is exactly what I want.
See, these are the ones that confuse me. Okay, so like FE 2.0, he gives away his stuff for free, like his sculpted hats, his mesh things.
Yeah, but he doesn't provide shadow maps, does he?
Shadow map, nope. Like he got a sculpted.
See, and there's supposed to be a thing you can buy so you can learn how to kind of shade them, but it's not like a regular shadow map. It's like a grid with colors and numbers.
Yeah, kind of like what she gives you when you do So then I had to sit and try to figure out.
Oh, okay. My bad. Inside Second Life, showing you this. I've got my gold top. It looks like this, which is pretty much, if you look at any of the flat clothes for the regular avatars, that's what it's going to look like. It's the front, it's the back. The arms are down here. This is the one I made last night.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, so I can use a regular shadow map for it. It should line up just right.
Yes, and I just drop it on to the top because it knows that that's where it's supposed to go, and that's the top. And then I have down here, I've got the khaki pants, black khaki pants. I take them to the legs, and I drop them. And then ta-da! That is a fully clothed, sort of.
And it's
baby.
gonna take that's gonna take a lot of 3D work right there. Is what that takes.
Yeah. Um, I've got some stuff I'll pass you in a little bit that's going to help. I'm not going to talk about it here. Sorry, people. But, yeah, that's exactly what that is. And then I've got some sculpts that I made. Well, I bought. Let me rephrase this. I said I made. I bought.
Did you know somebody
And
be like,
it's
I saw your
true. It's
I saw
true,
your
right?
Twitch. You didn't make that. I made that.
All right. Well, I bought it and I'm using it. So, no, you peoples. Let me figure out which one of these is the actually one that I need. Whoop. That's not what I need. Delete. What is this? Tie. I don't need that. What the hell? Oh, no, don't need that either. Alright, so that's the tie. Where is the bottom of the shirt that I made? I made a bottom of a shirt. I know I did.
She gonna put it up there demo and then say sold out. Really, Apple made? What's wrong with you? How much you want for the full version? I'm just curious. 7,000 lindens, girl. 7,000.
I know some of these people are ridiculous with the prices that they're asking because it's kind of like, really,
Easy.
really. I don't know what's wrong with some of you people. Are y'all gonna
Only
read that?
only
What?
10 available. You know, she's trying to do what I'm doing, but that's a little too high, honey. That's 30 real bucks.
I know, right? Okay. Oh, here we go. As soon as it reses. That is the shirt bottom that I made. I'm going to unlink it for a second. These are two different ones that I bought. I'm going to lift this one and show you. See, there's
Is
the
this
other shirt bottom.
Oh, that's to make a skirt? Oh, you said shirt bottom.
Shirt bottom, yeah, because, let me re-res it back out.
Okay, I see. So you put that over the top. That's a prim that you bought?
Yeah.
And then they wear it in their body. And then
because I was trying to make it look like the mesh shirt here.
I got you.
Because the mesh shirt had this whole bottom piece hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to kind of copy that. All right, I'm going to relink these, but I want to link them in a certain order. So I want the yellow to be the mother prim, the parent prim.
This bish cray.
Links. Doo-doo. Oop. What the hell? Oh, hey, look, that had two pieces to it. I did not know that. All right, hold on. Technical issues.
Please stand by.
Unlink.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
I did not know that that was actually a two-primmed shirt. There we go. Alright, fine. Why are you being a pain in my ass? Link. Yes, thank you. Link all those together. Alright, landing back to 3. Yay! Alright, so anyways, that's the bottom of my shirt. And because the Uvaska babies don't have a lot of mesh, I had to find a way to make a bottom of a shirt. So I kind of got creative with the marketplace. And I found the two shirts. And, oh, now they're not lined up correctly.
I see what you did there, though. See what you did there.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go.
Move it back. Look, I'm all trying to click and move.
I know, right? I know, right? And I shouldn't even worry about it because it's not even...
Yeah, you know, this is just for demo purposes.
Demo purposes. Okay, so then I've got the sleeve down here. The sleeve cuff. Oop. Flipping camera angles. Always hate that when, you don't have the camera turned precisely the right angle and you're trying to pull it forward and it ends up pushing it backwards instead. And it doesn't just push it away, it pushes way away. So there's that. And then I'll go over here and I'll do this one over here. Except that now I want to rotate it. Get my camera angle so I can see. There's the sleeve.
Set my crown on the ground
and
I see you there.
Looking closer. And then
I see you there.
collar with tie. Is this the right one or is this the right one? Which one's the right one? I've modified one of these. I gotta wait for them to res so I can see them. Ah, it's this one that I want. because when I bought it, it came looking like that. It had the tie and everything. And I was like, I don't need the tie part. So I'm going to delete this. Delete. I took it and I did that. And I've already... oh, good. Did I really do that?
Yep.
Jen is
Yep,
talented.
you did.
Jen is very, very talented, people. So talented that she returns stuff that she doesn't mean to.
You are awesome.
And again with the camera angles. But that, more or less, should fit up. There we go. Yeah, it actually fits up quite nicely. Gonna push back just a hair. But that
Okay, so now this is a good thing right here.
looks like that, sort of, yes? Sort of,
Yes.
sort of. So, because I told him I was going to try, I told him I couldn't make them exactly the same because, you know, one's mesh, one's not. I put in my, wrinkles. There we go. Put in my wrinkles so it looks, you know, a little more realistic. I've got cuffs for the pants too. I'm not going to res those out. But yeah, so that is the Yobaska baby uniform. I've got pants for the toddly do, but I'd actually have to put them on and wear them to show you. And I'm not going to do that. So, ta-da! Those are supposed to look similar to each other. So I am pleasantly pleased with it. It's I'm learning to work with prims. I'm learning to work with mesh. Mesh is much easier for me than prims or the flats.
Oh,
So yay, ta-da, that's how you do the whole deal.
fantastical. Now,
Now what you got?
I found Mel and Mako. Have you been to her store?
Yes, I have several of her things.
This is nice. I like her little tunics and whatnot. I may get this here so I can see if I can work with it after I do this bed business today. She got some nice stuff here, and it's not expensive, and I can afford this.
Awesome.
I like this rig ladies mesh long coat thing. Work.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to stop this stream, and
And so I can show Ginger this stuff so she
yeah.